What's good, everybody? I'm Danny D'Lo, and this is Danny D'Lo Biker TV. Welcome back, everybody. It's good to be back. This episode, I'm going to talk about something that I don't believe I've seen anybody talk about. And to be really 100 with y'all, I don't think I ever thought I would be talking about this. In this episode, we talking about 1%er women. Yeah, y'all heard that right. So sit down because you're gonna need to stay seated for this one. Grab your popcorn and let's get it. Good. Once again, I'm Danny D'Lo. This is Danny D'Lo Biker TV, where we keep it 100 at all times. You feel me? So let's just jump right into it. I never thought ever a day in my life that I'd ever be talking about a 1%er women motorcycle club. Now, I've got two thoughts to this, and I'm sure many of you might too. I gotta honestly say that there's a part of me that could see something like this happening and coming. Because I was like, you know what? I've said it in my videos before. Bro, I know women that are more hardcore than some of the guys I know in the 1% game. Like, straight up. I mean, stone cold gangsters. I'll give you a quick little story real quick about from where I come from. Chicago, Illinois, West Side, Humboldt Park. Way back in the early 90s when I was a shorty coming up, there were two little shorties, man, two little females from the hood that decided one day they were going to get another guy, a guy from another crew, another clique, right? Another club, not club, but another gang. And these two females lured this dude into the bathroom of Humboldt Park and shot and killed him right there. So, I mean, it's living proof that, you know, what is the biggest threat to mankind when it comes to this gangster shit, right? To the MC world, to the gangbanger world, whatever. What is the biggest weakness for us men? Women. A woman's beautiful body, man, that'll get us every time. Hook, line, and sinker. Every time. So, I mean, I can see why people would be like, yo, you know, these chicks are down. They down for the cause. They put in work. Blah, 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 right? And now they a 1% club. But I just can't believe that another 1% club would actually give these girls their diamonds. I mean, don't get it twisted. There's history behind women being in the club world. All right, for those of you guys that think, you know, oh man, women, you know, never wore a diamond, they never wore colors like that, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? You don't know your history. Because in a certain motorcycle club, a very, very long time ago back in the day, women wore their patches too. So straight up, 3-piece patch. I ain't gonna say the name of the club, but it's a club that apparently, according to my resources anyway, nothing's confirmed, so no disrespect, but apparently give out diamonds to anybody who want one. Yeah, I said it. So here we have it, folks. We have a 1%er all-woman motorcycle club. I believe they're called the She Devils MC or something like that. I'm baffled by it, y'all. It's crazy to me. It's super crazy to me. But I'm going to give y'all my opinion on it. You know, and y'all know, man, I'm all about promoting women and promoting their independence and being in the MC world, riding their motorcycles. And I've said it on other videos where I think it's super sexy and super hot when a woman is riding her own motorcycle and doing her thing. I think it's a beautiful thing. I really do. I am not a chauvinistic person. I'm just not. But I also am old school when it comes to the MC world, to the 1% world especially. Me personally, no, this is only my personal feelings. Me personally, I don't think there should be property of, and there shouldn't be old ladies around the club at all, period. You know, they're the weakest link, and more than one reason. You know, police, they start drama, all that shit. But my main thing always was, when I had a girl at the time when I was in the club, was it was one more person I had to worry about. Putting my old lady on the back of my bike when I'm a hot boy, that's a no-go for me. No-go. Anytime I had my girl with me, I had no colors on. And anytime that I had my colors on, she wasn't getting on the back of the bike. I was going to hang out with the boys and do man shit. You know what I mean? And that's not to degrade women and act like they got no place in the MC world or anything like in a man's world. You know, I ain't on that, y'all. Miss me with that bullshit. My biggest concern is her safety. Case in point, what happened in Florida a couple years ago. 2 1% motorcycle clubs, they're going down the highway, they're riding, doing their thing. Well, one decided to show the other one that they're bigger and badder and passed by them, acting a fool. Next thing you know, there's gunfire exchanged, and at the end of that scene, the woman, the old lady, the property of, on the back of homie's bike, got shot in the head, and she's dead, and it's over. Leaves her kids behind, her family, and all she was doing was jumping on the back of the bike with her old man, like she did every night probably, and they're out and about, cruising around, doing their thing, on their way to a club party or something, or on their way to a bar, a nightclub, a comedy club, a dance club, who knows. And just like that, on the drop of a hat, snap of your fingers, that poor girl's dead and gone. And that's why I always felt my woman don't need to be on the back of the bike when I'm out doing my thing. Whether it's taking care of business, just out riding with the homies, kicking it, whatever. You got colors on, she shouldn't be on it. But that's just only a matter of my opinion. I'm really interested to see what you guys think about this whole women being 1%ers. Like I've said, man, I've said it a million times. You know, man, there's some heavy women out there, man, some hard hitters that, you know, they're just as ruthless, if not worse, than any dude I've ever met. And I've ran into many stone cold killers in my life. I still roll with a few. And you know what? I know women that are just as bad, if not worse. And it's crazy, man. It's super crazy. So what do y'all got? What do you guys think, man? What do you think about this? Do you think this is like a cool thing? Is just like a milestone for women? That now you got a all-woman motorcycle club that's a 1% club holding a diamond? Shit's unbelievable to me. It really is, man. It's completely unbelievable to me, man. You know, and like I said, man, and, you know, in one aspect, I want to be like, yo, you know what? That's a complete spit in the face of any real 1%er and all the OGs and the forefathers of the 1% world that ever held that diamond. But then you look at pictures from back in the 50s and 60s of women wearing certain motorcycle club patches, full cuts, holding them up and stuff like that. So I mean, I don't know, you know, did it start off all good like that and then it became what we've had for so many years and now we're kind of going back to tradition? Maybe, right? I really couldn't tell you. I'm like in the middle of that generation gap, so I can't really tell you here or there, you know what I'm saying? But one thing I want to talk about is the diamond itself. I mean, seriously, man. Has the 1% diamond lost its way? Has it been watered down to the point that it might as well don't even exist no more? I mean, everybody's got a 1%er diamond on now. That's crazy, y'all. Super crazy. Guys are starting up motorcycle clubs with 5 or 6 guys that have never been in the MC world, have no knowledge to the motorcycle world, and right away they want to be like, well, you know, I don't want nothing to do with the politics and all that BS, so I'm going to put a 1%er diamond on. You're a freaking idiot. That tells me that you don't know jack shit about the 1% world, because let me tell y'all something. Being a 1%er is all politics nowadays. All politics. That's all it is. So the minute you put that on, you just put yourself in that politics, dumbass. But I mean, seriously, man, you know, back in the day, y'all, if you saw a guy walk into a restaurant, a bar, a movie theater, you know, Jules, Osco, you know, wherever you do your produce shopping at, Walmart, whatever. If you saw a guy walk in there with a badass 1%er diamond on him, everybody parted like the Red Sea, man. They gave that man room. Oh shit, that's a real one. Hold up. Let me back up. Let me get away from this guy. That dude's a bad dude. He's for real. He's serious. Everybody gave that man that respect because he had earned it. Because that diamond told a story. Told everybody, don't mess with me. Leave me alone. I'm about this life. Whatever it may mean to you. Now, every Tom, Dick, and Harry is starting up a motorcycle club and either putting a patch on their shit, a 1%er patch, or these other 1% motorcycle clubs are giving them diamonds. Just handing them out like they're freaking candy. And we all know what's going on with that. We all know what's going on with that. It's all about that paper, homie. If you got the right price, we'll give you a diamond. You'll be respected on the street. No, you won't. Not to us real ones out here. Just because you got a diamond on don't mean that you'll automatically get that respect, that level of honor and respect. Nah, bro. You still got to earn that. You still got to keep that diamond too. You feel me? So, I mean, has the diamond lost its way? What do you guys think? Comment below. Tell me. I really want to see what you guys got to say about this whole video. And yes, I decided to come back to YouTube, y'all. I'm back. Thank you, everybody that's been hitting me up, asking me if I'm okay. One brother actually said, man, I thought for sure you were locked up, man. Don't lie, D-Lo. You were locked up for a couple months. Nah, I wasn't locked up, man. I decided to take a break from YouTube because I wasn't sure where I wanted to go with my channel. In my personal life, I was thinking about doing some things that involved me not being able to do this type of stuff anymore. And then I decided I want to come back. I want to do my videos. I want to do my content. I want to do my thing. But see, a lot of you guys don't understand this about me. I'm not like all the other creators out there, right? And I know we all say that. And most of the time it's true. Everybody's got their own little thing, right? But most of the bigger creators on here, they're not on the street. They're not doing stuff. They're not making moves. They're not around the MC world. They sit in their little studio, talk about how much of a biker they are, talk about how much of a 99%er they are, which is not even a real thing, by the way. But look out this Saturday, me and Hollywood, we're going to be doing a show about this whole 99%er bullshit that people want to talk about nowadays. But that's a whole nother thing. And like I said, we're going to do that on Saturday. Me and Hollywood are going to talk about that. But I mean, a lot of these guys will sit in their studio and that's what they do. They'll take a little ride and then they come back. And then they just sit in their studio and talk about a lifestyle that they've never earned the right to talk about. They don't live it. They've never even been in it. And it's kind of annoying for guys like me and others, but it is what it is. Me, myself, I'm still on the street. I'm still active. I'm still around the 1% world. I'm still in the MC world. I'm still kicking it with different clubs. I'm still out partying. I'm still out riding with them. I'm still supporting other people. I'm still doing my thing. I still got my level of respect on the street that I rightfully earned. That respect stands still to this day. And it's hard to do these kind of videos and then be in that life at the same time. Because I can't give you guys footage live or anything like that. You know, like Souls to Ghost, my boy Souls. You know, he'll give you guys live footage of him actually like at an event, you know, and he's out with a club and stuff like that. And he's another one. He's like me. That dude is on the street. He kicking it with real ass dudes, doing real shit, making real moves. He's not just sitting in a studio editing videos all day. Honestly, I don't know how the man does it, to be really truthful with you. Because, I mean, that man puts a lot of work and a lot of time into his videos. His video editing is impeccable. I can only wish to be as good as the man. But even while doing all this video editing and putting his videos out all the time, that dude is still on the street, kicking it with real dudes, doing real ass shit. It's crazy. It's super crazy. And speaking of Souls to Ghost from Demons Row TV, right? So me and him kind of did a little, I guess we could call it a collab. I mean, me and him haven't put a word on it, but it's more or less, you know what? After things settled down between me and Souls, more or less me than anything, you know, and I did my apology video and I talked about that already. Y'all can, you know, check it out. Me and Souls, we talk a lot now, you know, and me and him are the same kind of dudes, you know. And you got to remember something, everyone. Out of all the creators that are on here, there's only 3 1%ers that are out there. Number 1 was Souls to Ghost. He was a real 1%er. He held a diamond. The other one, Shaggy 1%er. And I know many of us miss that brother because he's a real dude. And number 3 is me. I was a real 1%er and one of the big 4 1% motorcycle clubs. There's only 3. Everybody else, they talk about what they talk about, but they ain't been on this life. So that's what brought me and Souls together. You know, Souls is like, yo, this dude hates me, that dude hates you, woo up the bang. Bro, you know what? Screw them. They ain't got nothing to say to us. We held diamonds in our lives, bro. We're 1%ers. Who are they? They don't even have the right to talk to us. And he's right. He's completely right. So me and him, in a process of talking and just getting to know each other and shit and kicking the bobo, right? Homie was like, yo, man, if you do this for me, throw a couple videos out with my mask, you know, we'll work something out. And so it's kind of like a collab, y'all. It is. And it's cool. It's real cool. And the man is a man of his word. And it's a pleasure doing business with him. So I'm not going to say like I'm sponsored by Demons Row or sponsored by Souls to Ghost or anything like that. But there's a little bit of a collaboration going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's really just, you know what? Creators need to help creators. All right? Whether you're big, whether you're small, everybody's still got a footing in this YouTube world. You know what I'm saying? And we need to help each other instead of dissing each other and being mad that this one's up here and I'm not and all that bullshit. Like, man, quit being haters, you know, and just do your content, man. And there's nothing wrong with switching your content up a little bit, you know. Y'all see how I try to do it. You know, I mix it up, man. I give a little something from my independent brothers and sisters out there. I give a little something from my MC brothers and sisters out there. And then I give a little something that's kind of down the middle. And then I give something that's for everybody. Then I do something about 1%ers. Like, I try to keep it flowing, you know. I try to keep it flowing around. So I'm hitting all spectrums of the MC culture and the biker culture. You know, because that's what, first and foremost, I'm a biker, and that's what I'm about. I love the biker world, whether it be motorcycle clubs, enthusiasts, RCs, independents, veteran clubs. Man, I like everybody. I'm trying to kick it with everybody and have a good time because I'm all about the motorcycles. That's what I'm about. So that being said, I just needed to take a break because, like I said, it's hard to still be on the street doing my thing with people and do this at the same time because you run out of stuff to talk about. And now, after a while, now, you got to talk about this club or that club or this or that, and that's something y'all have noticed that I don't do. I don't put motorcycle clubs that are respected out of my mouth. I don't put any of them out of my mouth. This whole female thing, yes, I put their name out, but I don't care because I feel some type of way about the whole situation. And sorry, ladies, maybe some of you are watching, you might feel some type of way, and you know what? I don't care. But y'all know how I roll. I don't give a fuck. But it's hard to do this and still be respected in the MC world. With homies, with friends, with whatever. It's hard to do that, man. It's like I was at a party for a brother of mine who's in a certain 1% club, and another 1% club pulled up, and when the boss got off this bike, he walked up to me and he's like, "You be messing with Hollywood over there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what's up, homie?" And he's like, "What's good, man?" And I was like, "Well, what's up, man? I'm Danny D'Lo, right?" So we shook up and shit. We talked for a second. He's like, "Man, let me holler at you a minute." He's like, "Man, what club were you in?" And we had a little quick conversation, and dude was cool as hell. You know who you are, brother, if you're watching from Chicago, the motherland, the mother chapter. Much love and respect. You know who you are. But that stuff that happens to me because I'm out there. I'm still out here. I'm active like that. I'm still active on the street. So it's hard to do this and that both at the same time. And you know what? And sometimes it's hard to draw that line. Where you at? Another reason why I kind of stepped away for a while is, the trolls that are on TikTok and on YouTube, they're ridiculous, y'all. You guys talk all this shit on the internet, bro. All this bullshit you guys be putting out here, man. Like you about this life. But you don't say nothing in person, man. I'm not a hard man to find. You can mess around and find me in your clubhouse. You can find me on the street out riding all the time. I live by the creed, always riding, never hiding. I'm always out riding, doing my thing. You don't catch me at bars, sitting there, blah, 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 I'm a cool guy. Nah, bro, I'm out riding my motorcycle, doing my thing. You got a way better chance of catching me at a gas station than you ever will at a bar or some bullshit like that, or a biker event. Like, I don't do the biker events. Sorry, guys. I know you'd love to see me walking around and shaking hands and talking to people and all that cool stuff, but it's not my thing, man. Very rarely will you see me come across one and I'll stop and kick it and see what's going on. So that's everything in a nutshell. Right? I can't get into everything, but like I just said, I just needed a break for a little while. I didn't get locked up. That was so funny, bro. I was like, really? Why does dude think I got locked up, man? Come on, man. I'm not on that bullshit no more, man. So I thought that was kind of funny, man. I wasn't sick or nothing like that. Boo Thing, my street glide, she did end up getting totaled out. And I ended up buying it back from the insurance company. I fixed it and I sold her. That was a pretty sad day, man. I love that bike, but I sold it. And I went and bought me a Road Glide. And let me tell y'all something, man. Everybody that talks about Road Glides, I'm shaking all their hands and saying sorry now, because I used to be like, man, shut up, man. It's just a bike, man. It ain't no better than a street glide. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Way better than a street glide. No more arm pain. You can go down the road straight as an arrow and not have that death wobble that Harley loves to give us. You know, ain't nothing more about a bitch than paying 45, 47, 50 G's for a brand new CBO, and you going down the highway, and next thing you know, you almost dying because that son of a bitch decided to do this on you and to give you the death wobble. Like, man, that's some messed up shit, man. So I love my Road Glide. I'm sure all of you that have Road Glides are gonna be like, yup. Road Glide is the shit. I'll never go back to a Batwing fairing ever again, ever. So that's what I had to say for this episode. Welcome back. Thank you for welcoming me back. I hope you guys are enjoying my content so far. All you new guys that are out here and new gals, I appreciate y'all, man. Much love and respect. I promise y'all, I'm gonna try my best to always put out content that's real, raw, and 100, because that's what I do here. That's what we do here at Danny D-Lo Biker TV. We don't bullshit. We don't pussyfoot around everybody's feelings. We keep it real, and we keep it 100. I'll holla at y'all, man. Peace.